Your daughter, who's married to a young man, they have, she has 4 children?
Yes, 4.
And basically saying that she believes that somebody's molesting your granddaughters.
Right. We believe that it's Barbara and her boyfriend. Because
Barbara
that's what,
being your daughter?
Barbara, my daughter, and her husband now, Jared. They just recently got married. But it's been 3 years. We've had custody of the 4 girls. We took custody because Barbara, at that time, it didn't have anything to do with sexual. It was just that she could not take care of the children. She kept putting men over her children. We would give her money and she'd spend it. We'd pay her rent, buy her diapers, all kinds of stuff. She said she didn't have any money. So every time she was getting evicted. She was left her and her kids homeless like 4 times. The last time she was in a shelter, and we tried to, keep her in there, tried to help her get a house. And what happened was that they gave her one of these Salvation Army houses, and you're not supposed to have men up there. The kids came to us telling us that when they came up to inspections, Mommy would have the men hide under their beds.
If what you're saying is true, how did your daughter, get so screwed up in the head that she would act this way?
It started when she had her first one. The house was just always dirty and everything. She'd have plates and stuff just laying and thrown all over the place.
And how old are the children?
One, the oldest is 7. The other one, it will be 6 in November. And the 2 little girl twins are 3.
Okay, so definitely the 2 older ones can verbalize and really say what's going on. This
Yes.
isn't the case of 3 years old and 1 year old. This is 7, 6, and 2 3-year-olds. Even 2
Right.
3-year-olds can, pretty much verbalize what's going on in the house. And you have custody of the children.
Yes, we do.
But when they get to take the children, you believe some bad things are happening to them.
I bought a soap dispenser, okay? And the soap dispenser spits out soap on your hands and stuff. And my little granddaughter, she's playing with it, And I said, don't be playing with the soap, honey. I says, and then she come in the room later. I said, you like playing with that soap thing, don't you? She says, yeah. She says, that's just like Jared spits out soap. And I says, what? I said, what do you mean Jared spits out soap? And she's like, yeah. I says, where? I says, show me. I took the doll, I put the doll in the bed. She says, in the front, and she points to the front of the doll.
What action did you take after she tells you this?
At that point, it was really nothing, unfortunately. I guess I should have.
Okay, well, let's bring out your daughter. She's here. Let's bring her out.
You're
That's
crazy.
part of your thing. You talk about loving your kids and mother's love.
Yeah,
you
that's
don't love
right.
your kids. All you love is that guy's cracks between your legs.
I
'Cause
love
you're nothing but a
my
little
kids.
whore. That's right. About it.
No,
You think I
I am
care?
not a whore.
You think I
I am
care?
not
I
a
know
whore.
what you are. I know about
Yeah,
the list
I
you
went
had.
top three.
What about the
Yeah,
list that
I
you
had
had?
a list.
Of all
I
the
had
guys
a
that you slept with,
So?
half of them didn't even have names on them.
So?
You wrote them
What
like
is
you were
your
proud
point?
because you
I
were
had a
19 and
list.
slept with like 30 guys.
I had sex
and
with
you were
19
proud of it.
guys.
What about the guy that came to your house and was Barbara? And the cops came the next morning looking.
That never happened.
It didn't happen. I know for a fact it happened.
If it
The cops
happened,
came to
you
your house
would
looking
have
for
called
the kids.
CPS right then and there if
We
it
did
happened.
call
No,
CPS.
you
Are you
didn't.
stupid?
Are you stupid?
Who
They
do you
would have
think
took
called
my kids.
CPS?
Is it really to that point where your daughter comes on stage, you're a slut, you're
That's him. That's how
I
he
mean,
always
my thing is,
That's nothing new.
well, the issue is the kids here. If she slept with 19 guys or whatever the number is, who gives a damn? I don't care. I mean, why would you care? She's a grown woman, But
Because why would I care? Because at the time she had my grandkids and they were in the house and she was bringing strange men in every day.
That would be a good.
That's why.
That would be a good point. If you're running different guys in and out of your house all the time, it's probably not a good impression for your kids, right?
It's not.
You and your husband aren't molesting the children.
No.
And you know for sure that your husband's not molesting the girls?
No, he's not. I know he's not.
You know your father has custody and he has the kids the majority of the time and you're getting these visits. He's saying the kids are coming back, they're acting out, they're slamming the door, they're yelling, they're screaming. And this is a 3-year-old. Mm-hmm. Do you see this behavior in your 3-year-old?
Yeah, I do.
Does it cause you concern?
Yes and no.
Well, it's got to cause you concern. If a
I mean,
3-year-old,
I've shut the door.
why wouldn't you be concerned if your 3-year-old was acting that way? That's very unusual behavior for a 3-year-old.
You're right.
Isn't that a big warning sign? Something's wrong?
You're right.
And have you ever sat your daughter down, asked her what was wrong? Now, see, that part, I just can't understand that. Your mom, you see your daughter acting that way, you haven't sat down and talked to her and asked her what's wrong.
It lasts for just.
What's that?
It just lasts. She slams the door and that's how she acts.
I know, but this is a 3-year-old.
It's not just the 3-year-old. It's all the kids. All the kids act like that.
Well,
and I
okay.
haven't had custody in 3 years.
Well, and why
They
not?
have custody.
And why
so
not?
it should be towards
Okay,
him
but
on why
why-
they're doing it.
Why don't you have custody?
I've messed up in the past. Yeah, I've done things I shouldn't have.
Like what?
Okay?
How did your kids get taken away?
My parents went down to the courthouse and took custody.
No. I don't want to hear what they did.
They made-
What did you do to get your kids taken away?
They made a whole list of accusations.
Were any of them
Some
true?
of them were true. I
What
admit
were the
ones.
true ones?
My house, I went through a depression, and my house was a mess. It was dirty. I admit. I used my money to get my daughter some food at the restaurant instead of making food because we had roaches. I didn't want her eating roaches.
Your daughter told a story, and I have to believe it because I don't know if anybody can even make this story up. You know what I mean? It's the first time I ever heard it. Your daughter is playing with the soap dispenser that, you know, and she tells her grandfather, well, that's how Jared, you know, it's a pretty disgusting
That
story.
is disgusting.
How would a little girl make a story up like that?
I don't know, but my kids have never seen him like that.
Not
That's
to your
just
knowledge.
disgusting.
Not to your knowledge.
I'm around whenever he's
24/7, right?
there. Yeah, I'm around him with my kids.
What if Jared is molesting your children? What if he is?
I'd
acting
leave
up-
him.
You'd leave him.
I leave him.
All right, well, your husband's here. Let's bring him out. His name's Jared.
My hands on them kids! I'm never!
Well, why'd you say something? I touched the kid.
I would never! Anybody that knows me, I've never put my hands on them damn kids!
Was her damn
Never! Dude, you're gonna
You know
hit
what?
me over my head up? Yeah!
Come on.
Bring it on!
Hey!
Punk ass!
Your ass is what the people in jail are going to do to you what you did to my granddaughter. You pig! You're a filthy pig!
Hey, any inappropriate behavior at all?
No,
You having sex in front of the kids?
no,
You're never naked in front of the girls?
no. I'll admit this one time. One time when I was getting out of the shower,
Hold on.
my bathroom door doesn't lock. It locks, but it doesn't lock. And she pushed it open because she had to get to the bathroom, and I grabbed the towel as fast as I could. It's the only time any of the kids
You know
have
what?
seen me naked.
That stuff's going to happen in a household. That's, I mean,
That's
if,
the only time.
if that's the
Other
only
than that,
time.
no.
Now, Frederick tells a very disturbing story about his granddaughter, you know, your wife's daughter, says she's playing with the soap dispenser, it's spitting out soap, and the little girl goes, just like Jared spits.
It's a lie. What 3-year-old says that? It's a damn lie. They make up allegations.
Exactly. What 3-year-old says that? Where'd she get it from?
I don't know.
3-year-olds
Maybe
don't
you
make
did
stuff up
something
like
to
that,
her.
huh?
Maybe you did
Huh,
something.
3-year-olds
You
don't
used to
make up
abuse
stuff
your
like that, do
daughter.
they?
How do
Do
I know
they?
you're not abusing their
Do they?
grandkids?
Do they?
Frederick, you came to the show, you took a lie detector test, and we're going to get to your results. Did you fabricate a story about Barbara molesting her children? You answered no, you told the truth. Did you fabricate a story about Jared molesting your granddaughters? You answered no, you told the truth. Did you sexually molest any of your granddaughters? No, you told the truth. Have you ever scrubbed any of your granddaughters with a toilet brush for wetting the bed? You answered no, and the results are you didn't tell the truth.
That's a lie. I never scrubbed any of them with toilet brush. That's a lie. My wife was even there. I never did.
Listen.
I told
This
you.
way, you know
I
what?
knew it. You did it to me when I was a child. You lied to me.
Hold on.
I'm a liar. You just,
It's wrong.
Hold on.
you just
It's
failed.
wrong.
Listen.
You
It's
just
wrong.
failed.
You like
Hold on.
spending the rest of your life
Hold
in
on.
jail, you
Hold
son
on.
of a bitch.
When the good guy turns out to be, you know, a bad guy, where do you go from there? Jared, you came on the show and you were asked 2 questions. First one was, have you ever had sex with Barbara in front of any of her children? You answered no, you told the truth. Have you ever sexually molested any of Barbara's children? You answered no, and the results are you didn't tell the truth.
What? I've never
I
touched
told
them
you.
kids.
Tell me. Now tell me.
I never
Am I
touched
wrong?
them kids.
Didn't I
This
tell you it was like
whatever,
when kids
man.
were stuff? I told you, and I told your mother, and I knew it. What? Where'd you go? Where'd he go? Come here, you little bastard! Get out of here!
Every man in your life is letting you down, and that's a damn shame. You did. You let her down.
No.
I hope you go back home. I hope you'll get more help or whatever you need for your anger problem. And I hope you'll never put your fingers on those grandkids again. You, get off my stage.
with me 24/7 around the kids. When would I have touched them kids?
I am around you 24/7.
I never gave them, have I ever given them a bath? No. So when would I touch them? I've never changed them, bathed them, nothing.
Get off my stage. You're in a tough spot. You're in a tough spot. So I just want to know, what are you going to do?
I don't know. I don't know.
I believe you don't know.
I don't.
If there's anything that we can assist you with, cooperate with any kind of investigation, if you need help with counseling, we're going to help you. We're not going to turn our backs on you. We're going to help you. Remember this as you walk off this stage. You have to put your children first and not your feelings first. Too many times people do that. They say, oh, I love this guy. So they'll put their own kids' safety, their own kids' feelings aside for their own selfish feelings. And you can't do that as a parent. If you go out this door, you're going to go and investigate and do whatever's right for your children. You're really going to get to the bottom of what's going on. But if you're not going to do that and you're just going to go back to Jared, go out that door.